NBC Palm Springs.
Thanks for joining us for your Midday News. I'm Mary Strong alongside meteorologist Jerry Steffen. So from what I'm understanding, we've got triple digits and it's getting worse and worse and worse as the weekend's coming.
Yeah. Triple digits, I mean like 110s, that's like almost a week away. So let's not worry about that now. We have some sunshine, but that's going to allow those numbers to get up to the upper 90s. Second half of the day, the clouds begin to build, and we're going to see some rain in Southern California. Also, flood watches have been posted, not for us in the valley, but to our north. So the National Weather Service thinks there's going to be some heavy rain in some areas of the Southwest.
Okay, all right, we'll check in with you shortly.
I'll be here.
Thanks, Jerry. We start this morning with an update on everyone's favorite eagles. Sunny and Gizmo, our eaglets up at Big Bear Lake, are growing up, and at 10:46 yesterday morning, guess what? Sunny left the nest for her very first flight. She left her sister Gizmo a bit stunned and circled back around toward her dad and mom, Shadow, and Jackie's favorite roost tree. A bit later, the Friends of Big Bear Valley camera operators were able to find Sunny perching near the top of the roost. We have an update on the Eureka fire burning in Joshua Tree as well. The blaze broke out late last week, and as our NBC Palm Springs' Brett Rosen reports, firefighters are finally gaining the upper hand there.
The latest information, according to Joshua Tree officials, is that the fire is a little over 70% contained. Fire crews are still out there to suppress the flames. However, they are at the point to have minimal numbers.
They feel confident enough that they've released several crews to just have a minimal number, which is about 20 to 30 plus crew members out there continuing to suppress the fire, keep it within the containment lines, work inwards to at least 100 feet.
The hope is as the week continues, they will be able to work on repairs for the hiking area. Experts say the trail is not the busiest in Joshua Tree. However, the area in which the fire is affecting is fragile.
The area of Covington Flats that we commonly refer to as pretty much the last refuge for our Joshua trees. So we call it a refugia. The area of Black Rock, Covington Flats, lower and upper, is at the moment the most ideal for Joshua trees to survive climate change. It's not necessarily that it's a popular area, but it is a very important area for the park.
Local businesses say when there is a dip in tourists coming to visit the National Forest due to the hot summer months, and especially when trails close due to wildfires, they can be negatively affected as well.
I do have some local business, especially people that want to sell to me, but as far as the main majority of people that are coming in here, it's tourists.
As wildfire season is fast approaching, CAL FIRE has a way to make your own personalized fire planner, where you can make a personalized wildfire action plan, receive tips on how to harden your home, and make evacuation checklists. Even the national park has ways in which they prepare for this season.
At times we'll institute a fire ban. That means we won't even allow campfires in fire rings. We'll close the Covington Flats area during the 4th of July. So a lot of it falls on education and trying to educate visitors and the public how fire impacts a desert area.
And that was our Brett Rosen reporting. And we have some new numbers from officials at Joshua Tree National Park this morning. They say the fire is now 75% contained and it has burned 214 acres. The city of Desert Hot Springs has named Deputy City Manager Doria Wilms as their new full-time city manager. She's been with the office since 2016 and has served as deputy manager since 2021. She'll be officially promoted tonight at the city's regularly scheduled city council meeting. The Coachella Valley Rescue Mission needs your help for their annual Backpack Bonanza. Starting June 16th, boxes will be delivered across the valley, with the donations being handed out August 14th. CVRM says that 31% of local children are at or below the poverty line. They plan to distribute 2,500 backpacks and supplies. To learn more and donate, you can go to cvrm.org. June is the start of Pride Month, and the city of Cathedral City is ringing it in with the raising of the LGBTQ plus flag. The flag will be up for the remainder of the month at City Hall. Cathedral City LGBTQ plus Pride Days is scheduled for March of next year. We're going to head back outside and take a live look from our Agua Caliente Casino camera in Palm Springs. It's time now to circle back with Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at your forecast today.
Yeah, some sunshine right now. That'll, move those temperatures up about 10 degrees above what we have right now. 87 degrees in Palm Springs, upper 90s for highs this afternoon. Winds calm at the airport, 31% relative humidity. A touch of humidity out there. As far as temps, 81 degrees at Yucca Valley, 85 and mostly sunny skies at Desert Hot Springs, 87 Indio, 92 at Palm Desert, 74 degrees at Cabazon. Winds a little breezy around the San Gorgonio Pass. It's the wind-prone areas that'll get a little gusty late today, but not even near advisory strength. More on that coming up in just a little bit in the full forecast. Nothing in radar around our area, but you can see some rain beginning to appear around LA and Ventura counties, all part of a system that's moving in our direction. Matter of fact, by later this afternoon, it'll be right below us, and it'll pull up a lot of moisture over the southwest, including Southern California, and scattered showers are a possibility. Got a couple computer models to look at. Also, a flood watch has been posted for areas of the southwest. We'll let you know exactly where in that full forecast. Dew points near 60 degrees today. Highs include 97 degrees in Palm Springs as clouds begin to build into the evening hours. 97 also at Indio, 99 Rancho Mirage and La Quinta. Comfort Air 3-day forecast. After that chance of rain today, we clear out. Lots of sunshine Wednesday. Still a touch of humidity, upper 90s, and yeah, about the same on Thursday, but changes are heading our way as we head into the weekend because those numbers go up as humidity goes down. Full forecast in just minutes.
All right, Jerry, thanks. Well, the new Palm Springs Life magazine is out, and actress Anna Camp is on the cover. This is video from last night's release party for the June issue. It was at Villa Royale, a little hidden gem in Palm Springs, one of her favorite spots in town. Camp is known for her roles in True Blood and the Pitch Perfect film series. She's also has a new movie coming out in June called Bride Hard. We caught up with Camp, who just moved to Palm Springs.
I just want to say I'm so honored to be welcomed in the community in such a beautiful and warm, literally, way. But Palm Springs has become my home, and it's a very unexpected thing for me coming from South Carolina and being an East Coaster. But I really found a wonderful, wonderful place to be, and I couldn't wish for anything more.
Camp has several projects in the works, including films in theaters and on Netflix. The June issue of Palm Springs Life is out now. The Lakers will open their preseason at Acrisure Arena. They'll play the Phoenix Suns on October 3rd. Tickets go on sale this Friday on Ticketmaster and the arena box office. They'll also have preseason games at Crypto Arena in Los Angeles and at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Village Fest in Palm Springs is changing over to its summer hours starting this week. It will now start at 7 o'clock at night and run until 10 o'clock in the evening Thursdays along Palm Canyon Drive. That'll be in effect until September. In addition, city officials say downtown shops, restaurants, and galleries will stay open late to enhance the Village Fest vibes and atmosphere. Well, still ahead on your midday news, Abby Carter joins us in studio with a special announcement and a preview of one of her songs off her new album. Wait till you hear this. That's coming up next. Let's take a live look now at our Agua Caliente Casino camera. This time, we're looking out into Rancho Mirage. There are those clouds that Jerry talked about over the mountains. He's going to break down your full 7-day forecast straight ahead.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
night after night, discovered the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
'24 American Idol winner and Indio native Abby Carter is a rising star known for her stunning voice and heartfelt support for youth mental health. She's back home in the Coachella Valley for a special performance at the Palm Springs Unified School District's graduation. And it's our pleasure to welcome Miss Abby Carter today. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You have had such an incredible journey over this last year. I mean, wow. Take us through what that's looked like.
Oh my goodness. I won American Idol, and then I started writing songs, and I released an album, and then I went on tour, and then I came back, and then I played Stagecoach, and then I don't know, it's just been wild. I feel like I've been on a plane every 2 weeks for an entire year straight.
And are you continuing to make albums, and you're continuing to tour? What has that been like?
Yeah, I'm going back on tour this fall, actually. In October, I'm starting in Texas, and I'm making my way up to Maine. I'm always writing new music, and I'm always looking forward to the future.
That's incredible. And
Thank you.
What I find really wonderful about what you're doing, not only your music, but you're using your platform to shed some light on youth mental health. Tell me more about that. Why did you pick that particular subject matter too?
Yeah, I think that it's a tough topic, but I think that it's something that universally a lot of people really do struggle with, and it's been something that people like to sweep under the rug and not talk about. You kind of only put your best foot forward, and I think it's important for younger people to know that even people that they might look up to have struggled with that, and they've been in that position, and they've been where they are, and my own siblings have been there, and I think that it's just important for me to use who I am and where I am to kind of lift that up.
And I understand you weave that message slightly into your music?
Constantly, yeah, I do. I mean, I use music as a form of therapy all of the time. So I'm constantly taking whatever I'm feeling, my emotions, and I write them down, and it helps me make sense of it. And a lot of the time, they're very negative feelings or things that I've gone through that I wish that I hadn't gone through, but it's easier for me to put that into a song and then kind of shove that out into the world.
And the wonderful thing, you're back to share your wonderful talents with the graduating class from Palm Springs Unified tonight.
I'm so excited.
There's going to be thousands of people there watching you.
So
What
excited.
is your message going to be to the graduating class?
You know, their lives are about to change so heavily. Like, I more than anybody know how quickly your life can change after graduating. And I think that I just want to tell them to keep their conversations open and keep it going. And you're going to be going through so many life-changing things, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to be difficult. And I just hope that they keep their close people close to them and continue to look inwardly and be honest with themselves and the people around them about how they're doing.
What's your new album about? Tell me what that's like. And what was it like writing that?
I mean, my album was just about just me and growing up and going through this sort of pitfall of wanting to be a kid and realizing I'll never be that again, and missing that, and thinking like, God, I have so many responsibilities now, and I miss my friends, and I miss the simplicity of life, but then also growing and realizing that looking back in the past stops you from living where you are now, and you might be in what you might consider the best days of your life in a couple years, and if you're never living in that moment, you're never really truly experiencing it. So it's kind of the pitfalls and the rising of just emotions and growing.
That's incredible. Wow. You brought your guitar with you.
I did.
You have such a beautiful voice. I mean, I wish people could be here in studio, in person. I got to hear you practice a little bit. And it's just
yeah, I'd love to.
So, I mean, it's such a warm feeling when you hear your voice and you sing. It's really incredible. Can you sing maybe a song from your upcoming album for us so we get a little taste of what we can expect?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Wonderful. And thanks for being here.
Oh, thank
I
you
know
so
you're going
much
to
for
play us out
having
to break, but I really appreciate you spending time with us.
Absolutely. So
And congratulations. All the best luck on your future. I just wish so many good things for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. She shines like a peppermint sky in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night. She walks with her Coca-Cola hair. See her everywhere, yeah, I see her all the time. Well, I wonder if it's by design. You love and you fall and it hurts every time. When the sun and the moon they collide, no mountain dark could hide her alive. Well, I told her when we're older.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs.
Checking out the Agua Caliente Casino cam view. We had total sunshine over the valley early this morning. The clouds are beginning to move in, all part of a system that will visit us very soon, bringing rain to Southern California. Now, as far as temps, we're basically on our way to the upper 90s. 85 degrees at Desert Hot Springs, 88,000 Palms. Same for Indio, 91 degrees. Under mostly sunny skies at Palm Springs. Winds, which will kick up a little later on today, very light and breezy right now. Visible satellite, we've got some clouds rotating around a low, which is still offshore, but heading in our direction, and it'll begin to pull up moisture. Nothing on radar over the Coachella Valley area yet, but we are seeing some to the north and west of us, around LA, Ventura, Kern County, getting some showers and thunderstorms again, rotating around that low, which is centered to its south. So that low will be just below us in a few hours. It'll pull up moisture over Southern California and the Southwest for that matter, bringing chances of rain. Mountain thunderstorms are a possibility later this afternoon and evening as well. But because we get some sunshine to begin the day, it'll warm up those temps again in the upper 90s for most of us. One of the computer models, this is the updated HRRR, the short range off an updated model shows rain beginning to move into the high desert at around 3-4 o'clock. But some of that rotating down into the Coachella Valley area. Most of the action over mountains. Again, mountain thunderstorms are a possibility, but you can see the timestamp there, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Scattered showers around the Coachella Valley, mostly over mountains. And again, that begins to wane off as that system exits the area by early Wednesday morning. The ensemble forecast kind of agrees. Most of the action around us, maybe some light showers around the Coachella Valley, up to maybe 1/10 of an inch. Most of the action will take place to the north and west of us. As far as advisories go, there is a flood watch. It was just issued about an hour ago. Does not include the valley or all of Riverside County, but to the north of us, the high desert could see some flooding issues as that system begins to move through. That begins at noon today, runs through early tomorrow morning. 97 degrees the high today with building clouds at Palm Springs. Same for Indio. Overnight lows as we begin to slowly clear out will be in the low 70s. Tomorrow we get our sunshine back as that system exits and fades away. Upper 90s again on Wednesday and a touch of humidity still with us tomorrow. 97 degrees Wednesday for Palm Springs, 100 degrees at Palm Desert, and about the same range of temps on Thursday with a touch of humidity for the Coachella Valley. After that, we dry out. Winds could get a little gusty late today, but only in the wind-prone areas. Same for Wednesday. And with collapsing thunderstorms, we could get gusts of winds later on tonight. Keep in mind, air quality alert in effect through early tomorrow morning for the Coachella Valley. Okay, dew points are kind of up there. Yeah, humid for desert standards. Through Thursday, we dry out. Friday, why? High pressure builds over the area, also adds temps. We have 107 to 111 on Sunday, specifically this coming Sunday, a 110 for Palm Springs, 110 also for Thermal, 108 Rancho Mirage. Comfort Air 7-day forecast again, building clouds today. Humidity still there, and we could see some thunderstorms at our mountains, a passing shower or two for the Coachella Valley later today. That all ends tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, sunshine 97 degrees. Triples begin Saturday, 110, Sunday and Monday of next week.
Many eyes around the country are keeping close tabs on Sunny and Gizmo, our eaglets up at Big Bear Lake. And yesterday, we were lucky enough to witness Sunny's first flight, as we mentioned earlier. Reporter Joy Benedict has more on the moment we've all been waiting for.
It's a moment every parent knows is coming, as Sunny, one of Big Bear's most famous eagles, spread her wings, took a step, and soared.
Couldn't believe my eyes.
Christopher Sandine was at this park in Fawnscan, binoculars ready when it happened.
Kind of epitome for everybody's life, you know, just something I really look forward to. Take the jump, take the risk, and let it rip.
In fact, bird watchers have been flooding this tiny park for weeks, hoping for an in-person peek at Jackie and Shadow and their two eaglets, Sunny and Gizmo. But most have been watching online to see them fly.
Is it wrong that I'm sad?
No, I feel the same thing. It's like I'm celebrating, and at the same time, it's like, oh, you're really going.
Sandy Steers is one of the original bird watchers up here and founder of Friends of Big Bear Valley, which got the nest cams installed years ago. She says this year has been the most popular by far because it has been nonstop eagle excitement for months. 3 eggs instead of 2, all of them hatching and then one dying in a snowstorm, all leading up to this moment.
Always the big fear is she's going to spread her wings and fall.
Right.
But
Yes.
she didn't do that.
No, she didn't. She spread her wings and she was feeling something, and all of a sudden she jumped and went for it.
And even though this was the first flight for Sunny, she is still nearby.
Flew around to the roost tree that Jackie and Shadow like to be on.
Does this mean that she's never coming back?
Not necessarily. It could mean that, but usually they come back, and that's their home base, and so they know to get food there if they get lost.
Even after Gizmo takes off too, the eaglets are expected to stick around for a few more weeks, which has eagle watchers even more excited.
So I'm hoping to see them fly even down to the water to teach them how to hunt, you know, and get their stuff, how to be an eagle.
But we know eventually they will go, leaving Jackie and Shadow, the lake, and the nest behind, and finally ending our bird's eye view of our favorite feathered family.
We don't know if we'll ever see them again.
We don't, no. And that's why it's so sad and so happy all at the same time.
I guess that's why they call it empty nest syndrome.
I think that's it, yes.
And that was Joy Benedict reporting. Coming up next, the lineup for the PS Film Fest was announced this morning. We'll break it all down for you next. You're watching NBC Palm Springs Midday. Stay right here.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
The Palm Springs International Short Fest is coming to the Valley at the end of this month, June 24th through the 30th. And this morning, PS Film Fest announced a lineup of this year's screenings at the festival theaters. In total, the festival plans to screen 311 films over 51 curated programs featuring Alan Cumming, Albert Birney, Alicia Silverstone, Ashley Park, Bella Ramsey, Chris Pine, and Rosie O'Donnell. The Film Fest includes Oscar qualifying awards like Best of the Festival Award, Best Animated Short, Best Documentary Short, Best Live Action Short over 15 minutes, and Best Live Action Short 15 minutes and under. Pretty cool. Looking forward to that.
Great for me. and people who have short attention span.
This is true. Right? Yes, very.
Okay, chance of rain for Southern California today. We'll see a few passing showers. Mountain thunderstorms are a possibility. Here's the Ensemble forecast's coverage through tonight. Best chance would be late afternoon and evening. That all ends tomorrow. Temperatures move up this weekend. Saturday 106, Sunday 110.
And that does it for us. We've got more news coming your way at 5, and we'll, of course, be back with you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Go out and make it a great Tuesday.